Boosie crashed out for absolutely no reason, people. The more we learn about this saga between the falling out between VladTV and Boosie and VladTV and Aries Spears, both Boosie and Aries Spears are looking crazy. Family, it's Providence, and I am here to tell the truth. Now, the new interview that DJ Vlad has with 6ix9ine is slowly being unfolded. We know VladTV is going to do 1,000 clips before we get the whole interview. It is what it is. But part one dropped. And in part one, 6ix9ine made it clear to everyone that actually, after getting paid 50 grand, his pay went all the way down to $15,000 per interview. Now, we all saw that at first, if you were paying attention to the numbers, the first interview, 6ix9ine's life story, we hadn't heard from 6ix9ine in forever. The interview literally exploded. Subsequently, I did peep the numbers were going down. And so I was wondering if Vlad was paying him the same amount. Turns out 6ix9ine confirmed he was not.
Let me go back to my fucking calculator. And did I ever bitch about payment?
Nope.
All right, let's go back to the calculator. Sorry. So if we start at 50,000, guys, can you see that? We start at 50,000. You subtract it by 15,000, right?
Well, no,
you receive 35,000 pay cut. So I took a 35,000. I could have said, Vlad, I'm the most watched person on your interview. You have to pay me. If we're gonna run this back, you have to do this. You have to do that. The balls in my court.
You could have actually raised it up.
I could have raised it up.
Yeah.
I took a $35,000 pay cut, guys.
True. That's facts.
Nah.
That's facts. Am I right? Yo, Don, am I right?
Right.
So
Yeah,
my
facts,
thing is, guys, you can't be greedy all your life. You gotta understand the business side. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're getting paid to talk.
So if what Vlad and 6ix9ine are saying is true, and we don't have a reason to believe that they're lying, that means Boosie was actually getting paid the most at 25K. So what did Boosie accomplish by this rift and this separation trying to make 35K? And I can't imagine anyone making more than Boosie, because maybe outside of 6ix9ine, no one was really even competing with Boosie with numbers. Tony Yayo, Aries Spears, they were not getting Boosie's numbers. So Boosie was probably getting paid the most out of all of the interviewees. And to make things look even worse, 6ix9ine is talking about he's willing to take a pay cut for Boosie. And what does that do? That makes Boosie look cheap. It makes him look like he's starving for money. And we know that Boosie's finances aren't that great. At least that's what Vlad said. And so it makes Boosie look like he messed up a great opportunity because, as 6ix9ine said, he was being greedy. Now, Boosie left to go start his own Patreon, and I'm all for people starting their own platforms, no problem. He could have started his own platform while still getting paid $25K per interview, but he goes to start his own platform. I went over to his Patreon to see how his interviews are doing, and it's not doing good. Now, granted, I'm gonna lie, I'm not gonna pay to see it, so I don't know what he's actually saying in his interviews, if they're good or not, but you're looking at the interviews and you see it got 84 comments, 97 likes on part one. Part two has even less, 20 likes, 8 comments. And so you can infer from the likes and comments, it ain't thousands of people watching this interview. Not to mention, it costs money to set that interview up. So he had to pay for the camera, the cameraman, all that stuff, the production, the editing. And so he's probably losing money. He certainly ain't made $25,000 for the interview. And so you're scratching your head. Why did he do this? All the while Vlad is out here gloating that his first clip with 6ix9ine did over 200K in only a few hours.
Hey, yo, check this out. Check this out. So a lot of people want to say they franchise players, they put up numbers, they do big stats. Check this out right here. Look at this. Look at this. 10 hours ago, 204,000 views. Tekashi 6ix9ine, clip number 1, part 1. Not even a big clip yet. We're not even talking our shit yet. But look at that. Look at that. 204,000. About to be a lot more than that. You heard?
Listen, okay, I know a lot of people feel some type of way about Vlad. Maybe some of the criticism he's received is valid. Maybe some of it isn't. But I think on this issue, I'm 100% rocking with Vlad on this. I think that Aries and Boosie made a terrible mistake. Now, Boosie, I think the door is still open for him to come back. He's going to have to eat crow. He's going to look foolish when he does come back. But I do think after some time when he realizes that, man, I really messed up a good thing, he'll humble himself. I do think that that relationship that Boosie and Vlad has, Aries and Vlad do not have that relationship. And I think that that bridge is more permanently burned unless Aries does some major bootlicking, which he's probably not going to want to do. And so Aries is going to realize that he was making $4,000 per interview and doing way more interviews than even Boosie was. And so when you look at the amount of interviews that Aries was doing per year, he was probably making Boosie money just by the frequency of how much he was showing up. And so I think that Aries Spears is going to miss that money because while, yes, he started to gain traction again in his career, he was ice cold when Vlad picked him up. And who knows, if he's not on VladTV anymore, he may return to being ice cold. And so I think that Aries is really going to be the one to regret this falling out. And I ain't even gonna hold you, family. I saw this falling out with Aries more so than Boosie coming a long time ago. I always thought it was weird whenever I would watch an Aries Spears interview on Vlad and Aries would make these comments like, yeah, man, I don't even know why I'm here. My people don't even really want me to mess with you like that. But I got to keep telling them, yeah, I'm getting paid to do this and that and the third. And I'm like, dang, yo, he sound like he really don't want to be here. And whoever it is he locked in with, they in his ear telling him that he shouldn't be doing Vlad. And so I don't think the respect for Vlad was ever really there. I think this was him using Vlad for a paycheck and him using Vlad to expand his platform. And I think that Aries saw that he was starting to get popping again, starting to receive money for shows again, and he took a calculated risk like, okay, you know what, I could burn this bridge with Vlad because I already got what I think I needed for my own platform and my own career. But I do think that he better hope that he don't get cold again like he once was, because he's gonna miss out on a situation with Vlad. But at the end of the day, family, I think that this just shows you, man, that the lust for money could actually hurt you financially. You will be chasing more money and actually end up making less money. I think that Boosie and Aries are going to be making less money because they were chasing more money. Sometimes you just got to be grateful with what you get, right? And if you want to negotiate for more, cool, you can make some moves, try to get whatever. But at the end of the day, like, gratefulness and gratitude will keep you from greed actually messing up the money you already making. And at the end of the day, I know that Aries and Boosie are probably a little bit surprised how nobody's rocking with them, especially in the black community. Like, you know how people be trying to play the race card, and I saw Aries try to play the race card like, oh yeah, here's this white guy taking advantage of us. Man, ain't nobody rocking with you on that, because they see that Vlad wasn't doing y'all wrong. Y'all was getting paid how y'all should have been getting paid, but y'all weren't grateful for it because y'all was pocket watching 6ix9ine, who wasn't even getting paid as much as people thought that he was. So anyway, guys, those have been my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you like the video, please like the video. If you made it to this part of the video, I appreciate your support. I would ask that you please help a small content creator trying to grow his channel with your subscription. It's been Providence. I will see you guys in the next video.